It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. Ready to get us started, Rodrigo Blankenship. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Velus Jones now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mims in motion right. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Jets, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You can look at this Bronco defense. They enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
They'll run with Hall. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, here's Blankenship again. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims, 60 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. But you look at this Bronco defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now for the point after. And that makes it 14-10.
Next to score, Broncos 14, Jets 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Jets at 9-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now this throw caught left side. He's into space past the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll give to Hall. Oh, shifts past him. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Hall. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And this time he is in. Breece Hall with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jets have retaken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He finds Douglas complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Now Murray off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Here's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he lose first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. That's caught left side by Judy. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Jets have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
From the gun, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Douglas. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Shotgun now from Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Douglas. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. To throw is Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. foul shot before half from Murray. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Being chased out left. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Murray now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Second down and 8. Ball again. And hard running's going to get him over the forward 42. And they're going to speed things up here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
They didn't need much. They didn't get much. But what they did get was enough for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
19 Tiger, 19
Straight ahead is home. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 7. A great return there of 22 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before you could get much out of it.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. On play action, it's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark. And obviously, he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd down and 4.
On the counter, it's Hall. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's to the 15. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They'll go again with Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's a 2nd and 7. He completes this one to Mack. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Hall on a give up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Pack to 60, pack to 60, trap 60, trap 60. See the goal line. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Yes, let's get it.
Bronco 80. Tempo, 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 tempo.
Get 6.
Cougar 19.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
What I saw. Look at all that.
We watching the same game?
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. A handoff for Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 15 yards. And the Jets put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it is incomplete, so so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Now inside the 25. DeAndre Hopkins, and all the way home for a Broncos score. DeAndre Hopkins, 77 yards. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground. Hall. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man here is Conklin, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
Let's go. Get some points on the board.
70, Timberwolves.
Option play, here's Hall. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's make a play here.
Here we go.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Just keeping the play alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their third.
Trash ass nigga.
As we step aside.
Trash ass nigga.
To a knee goes Murray, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour, and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen,